Good morning. Welcome to the Ryan Brady live stream. Today is Friday. Today's Friday, September 30th. And I'm doing another test stream. That's why the Temtem pick included fire. The last time I did a test stream, it was in a new house, and I didn't expect the stream to go well. So I had a little bit of fun with it. And, you know, if you look closely, there's me drinking a fountain drink. And there's water Temtem that could clearly put out the fire, but they're not doing it. Yeah, it's a healthy gamer hoodie, which you can't see because this is in the way. But it's got a little slime guy on it. And it goes well with the drugstore hoodie that I haven't worn on stream yet either. But how's it going? I see you found out the YouTube live stream, so that's good. I gotta figure out if I can make you a mod, because you're gonna have to eventually... Ooh, you're now a mod for my channel. It was actually really easy. Because you're gonna be moderating both chats eventually. Wink wink. Yeah, today, I just wanted to do another test stream. So, I haven't really gotten back to a new rhythm as far as like going back to the normal schedule. Eventually, I want to go back to Friday, Saturday mornings and do streams those days. But life's been busy, and I'm trying not to rush it because I want to make sure it's consistent. But in the meantime, I've been doing some other things. So, I want to talk a little bit about the new video that I just put up, channel updates, upcoming videos, which I actually have 2 more planned I'm excited about. Some conventions I'm going to, games that I've recently played. We'll touch on the gaming news, because you know that stuff doesn't always age well, even though I don't cover it as soon as it happens anyway on purpose. Everybody's doing live reacts to like the same stuff, and so I try to separate both, like do it on my own time and have some time to like actually think about the news rather than like live reacting to it. So we'll do a little bit of gaming news, and then Temtem 1.0 recently launched, and I eventually long-term want to learn that game competitively. So I was going to do some team building stuff that for right now is a little bit tedious. So I think instead I'll do some of the randomizer dungeons, because they added new content. They added new content into the game. There's a brand new like end game island with like a bunch of like really challenging activities you can do. I don't think it's worth doing live reacts unless you're already like unless you're already popular. Like the people, it's the same as like the Twitch economy. Like somebody going live and viewers watching that person is taking away potential viewers from another person. So if I were to go live and live react to like a Nintendo Direct, it wouldn't really like do anything for me, you know? Not unless people already know who I am. Yeah, but 3 days ago, I put out a video on Monarch, which the reason that I decided to play Monarch was... I talk about it a little bit. We can actually watch the introduction here. We can live react to my own video. How about that, huh? Nobody's ever done that before. But we'll just go through the intro of like why I decided to play this game. For a split second in Monarch's reveal trailer was a list of its developers. What caught my eye were names of former staff from the Shin Megami Tensei series, who worked on those titles throughout the 90s. Producer and director of Monarch, Fuyuki Hayashi, mentions being a fan of Shin Megami Tensei If, and cites it as a direct inspiration for Monarch. So it must have been a great opportunity for Hayashi to share the scenario writer role with Ryotaro Ito, who's been credited as the planner for... I gotta work on my audio. 1, 2, that's one thing that I've come to know. But I've already recorded stuff for this video, it's not worth it. Interested in supporting new projects made by those who've worked on such influential titles in the past. It's refreshing not only having a developer-player relationship with Hayashi, but also sharing our love for the same series as fans. making it all the more exciting that they got a chance to work with the people who made those great games we both enjoyed. Yeah, so basically, Monarch was inspired by a really old Shin Megami Tensei game, and I am a fan of that series. Like, I played a lot of games, not some of the ones that these people worked on. So I haven't... Ooh, I was hoping to keep that. Let's keep that up. So, like, I haven't played a lot of the older ones. I hope to get to them eventually. I even haven't played SMT If, which is the one that was heavily inspired this game, Monarch. So having a developer that is a fan of the series that I like, and the fact that they were able to work with people who worked on some of those older games was really interesting to me. Now, when it came out, like, immediately people were kind of mid on it. And so I didn't play it right away, but I did play it pretty closely after it came out. And there was surprisingly a lot to talk about. So I'm going to link the video in both of the chats. Definitely give it a watch if you like video game essays. Because I put a lot of work into this one, and I know it's not a game that a lot of people are going to know or recognize, because it kind of like flew under the radar. But that's one of the reasons that I'm doing these videos on these lesser known games, is so somebody can find something new. So even though my overall thoughts in this game were also a little, like, the shorthand is like a lot of missed opportunities, right? So even though there were some missed chances or opportunities to make a really great game, it's something that gives me hope that they can possibly work on something again in the future and do a better job. But I was really happy with how this video came out, and I will be uploading another short soon. So I have 2 videos that are in the works. One of them is I recently played Ghostwire Tokyo, and beautiful game, but an open world game, and I'm kind of impartial to a lot of open world games. So I played through that, and while the whole point of me wanting to do shorts is to whittle a video down to a single concept that I really liked in a game, or if there's something that I don't have an entire video's worth of stuff to talk about. And I think I could do an entire video on Ghostwire Tokyo, but it's not a priority right now. So I found this really interesting mechanic in Ghostwire Tokyo with the lighting and how it relates to enemies' vision. So I'm going to do a YouTube short on that. It's already written, I just got to record it. Because one thing I didn't mention is I've been sick for like the last almost 2 weeks, and it's been bad. I don't know what it was. I had a test kit for COVID that I took, and it was negative, but I had the timeline and all the symptoms for it, and like I've still got some like lasting coughs and runny noses and stuff that we're getting over. So I thought I'd wait to record the YouTube short until that's all out of my system, which is fine because the Monarch video just came out, so no need to rush things. After that, I played a game that is pretty nostalgic to me, called Amazing Island. Yeah, I'm having fun with shorts. I like the functionality of them. Like I said, like I can single onto an idea, or if there's not like an entire video's worth, which I can mention that I did put out a short 4 weeks ago on Uncharted, because I played through the Uncharted series back to back to back, like 1, 2, 3, 4, and Lost Legacy, and it gave me a real appreciation for how the climbing gets better with each game. So this short kind of illustrates. I could absolutely do a full video on the Uncharted games. Maybe one day I will. But I actually had the inspiration to play them by watching a YouTuber who I highly recommend, named Bricky. I gotta see. I really wonder how long the entirety of it is. So Uncharted 1 is a half-hour long video. 48 minutes, an hour and a half, and 40 minutes. I watched all of these videos and they inspired me to play through the games. So it's not something that I want to make a video on myself, given that I've marathon Bricky's videos on the Uncharted series, and they go in depth with each game. And while it did kind of like spoil the game, it was just really entertaining and really informative. So I thought I would compromise and do a YouTube short talking about how the climbing communicates to the player what you can and can't climb on. So YouTube shorts have been like really helpful for me and really fun to do too. Really, really easy to do. But aside from Ghostwire Tokyo short, I want to do a video on Amazing Island, which was, I may watch the Uncharted movie because Tom Holland, but I won't play those games. Why not? Why not play the games? They're really good. They're really good. But this game, I don't know. There was an Alpharad video, which is the first thing that comes up whenever I search it on YouTube. So the game certainly has some eyes on it. But I don't think a lot of people know what this game is. And it's really nostalgic to me. It's one of those games that I rented at a like a video rental store before they all closed down. And whenever I wasn't renting Sonic Adventure DX, I was renting this game. So I played through it while I was sick like the past week. It's a very short game. And I thought it'd be cool to do a video on it. So that's another thing that I got in the works. So, if you haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Never got into AAA PlayStation games targeted to men. That's fair. The cool thing about Uncharted, because you said that you would watch the movie, the games are basically movies in the way that they're structured. The character writing is just so good too. I don't know if that addresses your preference. The Lost Legacy you can play as a girl. That's a good game. But it's a AAA game that's got the budget, that's got really good writing, and is just a beautiful game. It's one of the best looking games that I've played. I watched The Witcher and it made me want to play it, so I don't know. I would like to play The Witcher 3 at some point. I've heard good things about it. Moving on, there's a couple conventions that I'm going to. Climb Cancel is a smaller tournament event. Let's see, let me see if I can find... It's hard to find a link to it. So this is the Twitter event page. Maybe it's not so hard. But I'll be going to Climb Cancel in 2022, November 5th and 6th. It started as a Catherine tournament for Classic Catherine, because I didn't know beforehand, but there is a competitive scene for Catherine, and my cousin is a good, if not the best player in it. So after learning these things, I decided to start going to the events that he hosts, and one of them every year is Climb Cancel. So it started primarily as Catherine, but it also, what's really cool about Climb Cancel is that it supports a lot of the really, really niche scenes, the competitive scenes. Like something I didn't know about beforehand, this is a first for Climb Cancel, is the Sonic Riders Tournament Edition. So again, a game that's not primarily competitive, but has multiplayer elements, or a game that maybe is competitively focused, but doesn't have a large audience because it's old or it didn't get attention or so on. Climb Cancel gets to be a space to support those scenes like once a year, and I think that's really cool. So I'll be going to this. Right now I've entered the Mystery Tournament, which is like a different game each round, and you don't know what it is. Let's see. The other one was Senko. Senko no Rande 2 is one that I joined. I gotta practice a little bit beforehand, because that's one that I only play when I go to Climb Cancel, and I've never thought to, like, touch the game other times. thought I joined a third one. Maybe not. Maybe it's just those two. But it'll be fun. Yeah, edge. Nice, nice meme. The next one is the big one, which is MagFest. They just started selling tickets, and I didn't realize until I got my email, but my ticket from last year carried over because I actually got COVID like 2 days before the convention, so I wasn't able to go, but they allowed me to defer my badge to next year. So I have that badge. That's one thing that's taken care of, that's off my mind. The hard thing is getting a hotel room because the venue is so crowded, typically. Their attendance was like really lower than previous years last year because of a lot of COVID regulations that they put in place, which good on them. But you know, on top of that, some people just aren't comfortable going in this kind of environment, and that's understandable too. So just a lot of outside factors that I do hope. I don't have any kind of worry that MagFest will be in dire straits, but I just hope that it makes it through this transition smoothly, you know? So I wasn't able to go last year. I'm really excited to go this year because it's, you know, my favorite time of year. So those are my two current upcoming conventions. As far as stuff I've been playing recently, I talked about Uncharted 1 through Lost Legacy. I put out a YouTube short on that, so check that out if you haven't seen it already. I played an old RPG. Just don't get sick again. I'll do my best. I'll purposely, like, not leave the house 2 weeks before the con, because that was just such bad timing. And, like, people were relying on me to go, too, to get a room and transportation and things like that, so it was a big mess. I played this PS1 RPG called Lunar Silver Star Story, and a lot of people have really good memories of this game. I've always heard really good things about it. The main selling point is that it was originally a Sega CD game, and they ported it to Sega Saturn with a lot of enhancements, and then they ported that Saturn version to the PlayStation 1, which is the version I played. Something I didn't know about until after was that there was another remake that was on PSP. That's the version I probably would have played had I gone back, but I'm very mixed on this game. I get why a lot of people like it, because the cool thing about it was it, at every step of its remakes and ports and all that, it was really like the top of its class in presentation. It was like one of the first games to have cutscenes, voice actors, like a budget put in to get these things put in the game. Like CD quality audio, voice acting within combat, like not just within cutscenes. So it was cool to play it. As far as my experience playing it, I'll keep it brief because I thought I wanted to do a video on it. I don't know if I want to. I have like bits and pieces of a script together, so we'll see where things go. But a lot of the more interesting story elements were shoved until like the very end of the game. Like, things were pretty one note until the final 2 dungeons, where like more interesting parts of the world were expanded upon, motivations were expanded upon. But up until then, it was really one note, and I think the game suffered because it held its cards for too long. And then gameplay wise, the combat was just really simple. It didn't change throughout like the entirety of the game, and one person playing the game and another person playing the game will play it the exact same way, because there's just no flexibility in the game whatsoever. But I can still appreciate it for what it's done, and I think that there's merit in bringing that up when if I do a review on it. Art style looks super similar to OG Pokemon anime. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely of its time. The original release was like 94, and I think the PlayStation 1 was 96. The Sega CD version looks really different from the version I played. Okay, so I got a little wrong. Sega Saturn version was 1996, PlayStation... Oh, well, let's look at... Is there a page for the original? Silver Star, we'll do CD. 93? 92. Okay, here's the original. Released in 1992. This version looks a lot different from the one that I played. So they remade it when they brought it to Saturn to look like this. I wanted to... Let's see. And the other interesting thing about the game is it was published by the Working Designs. I just want a good picture of the cover. Yeah, so it was published by... Isn't there a way to just open image? That's what I want. But it was published by Working Designs, and that's cool for two reasons. This is obviously before... Is it obviously before? Final Fantasy VII is the first time that JRPGs really got into the spotlight. So that was 97. This is, what did we look up, like 96? So close, but still before Final Fantasy VII. But JRPGs historically, like before Final Fantasy VII, weren't really as popular as they were like 10, 20 till now. So Working Designs was a publisher that published games that otherwise wouldn't have. So they went for a lot of the less popular titles. They kind of like published what Square other people wouldn't want to publish. So it's cool that we actually got this game in America. And on top of that, they had to do a lot of work for this game because it has voice acting, so you got to translate and voice act that. And it's not great, but I appreciate all the work that went into bringing this game to the West way back when. What else was I going to say about that? Oh yeah, the collector's edition. They also do really good collector's editions. So like you can see here, it's a 2-disc game. It comes with a soundtrack, and it comes with the making of. And it comes with an art book / manual, and it comes with a map. The second one comes with even cooler stuff. Let's see, Lunar 2. Physics. Physical. I don't know if I... Oh, this looks like a good picture. I don't know if I'll play the second one anytime soon. This is a really pixelated image we got here. It comes with an amulet, was the cool thing that I happened to get both of these physical editions, buying them from a friend who was selling his collection at a good price, thankfully, like nice enough. But Working Designs, I gotta look at their other published games, but they seem to really put in the work to release, to bring stuff from Japan to the West that otherwise wouldn't, and do it with like quality. But those are my general thoughts on Lunar. It didn't really hit for me, but I appreciate what it did for the time. I talked about Ghostwire Tokyo. It is a beautiful game, and walking through the streets of Tokyo in that game it's such a unique experience. Rebuilding Tokyo in a game like that, having it be completely empty and just wandering at night and in the rain is just so cool. Makes me wish I could go there. Maybe one day. Amazing Island, there's not much to talk about. I hope to do a video on that. I played Gundam Evolution, which recently came out. That is like a team-based shooter in the vein of Overwatch is like the easiest comparison. I have to look into the microtransactions just out of curiosity, because I hear it's really bad for that game. But as far as the gameplay itself, I played it for a few days like in a row, and it was a lot of fun. So, given that you're not susceptible to spending a lot of money, because that game will probably get it out of you, you can play. The content that's in the game right now has, I think, 12 characters. Only 4 extra are locked past that. So you can enjoy the game as it is right now without putting any money into it. Free to download. I had fun with it. I started Outer Wilds, and that I am very excited about, because I've heard really good things about Outer Wilds from so many people. And I wanted to play something memorable. So, knowing its good track record, I started that. I don't have a lot of thoughts yet, but I will let you know. And then I might be starting another playthrough of Majora's Mask. I downloaded Neryl's Majora's Mask HD mod, because I have a friend who's never played Majora's Mask, and I thought what better way to play it. There's a back-to-back, yeah, this one. There's a HD comparison, and there's a whole video on how to install it too. And this is just I don't know how many years he's worked on this project, but every HD asset you can see just gets touched up. And there's widescreen, there's new character models that you can download. There's so many different mods that work with each other in this HD pack, and they've made it so user-friendly to install. Like I did it in just, I want to say I did it in like about an hour. Yeah, I will definitely, I probably will recommend you play this version once I'm done. So if you want to play Majora's Mask, I'm down. This is one of my favorite Zelda games. And a lot of people haven't played it just because of the time limit. Excuse me. And they're missing out. So I just got this mod installed. I hope to play it with my friend throughout October, whenever we get time to get to it. But it's just something I wanted to bring up. I always thought I should play. You can play whatever one you want first, but yeah, I would recommend playing Ocarina first if you haven't played it. It just kind of makes sense timeline-wise and simplicity-wise. Ocarina is the most popular Zelda game, and it has a very vanilla story, which is like not a bad thing. It's just, it's the story, Link, Zelda versus Ganon, you know? Whereas Majora's Mask, I really like because it has nothing to do with Ganon, it has nothing to do with Hyrule, and it's just, it takes the Zelda formula and brings it to this new place with new mechanics and really like darker, interesting worlds. But yeah, Ocarina is awesome. Wind Waker, I think, is still my favorite, I just like the vibe of it so much. But Majora's Mask is probably number 2. If you are interested, I'll plug one more thing on the topic. In order to install it, you should watch this video here. This gives you a step-by-step what you'll need, what to download, the free packs or the installation packs that do all the work for you. So it's on Narrow's channel, both videos. Breath of the Wild is good, but it's so different from the older Zelda games. And I think you told me Breath of the Wild was the only Zelda game that you played. There's definitely points where it's gone too far with the quote Zelda formula. Skyward Sword, I think, is the worst offender. Twilight Princess, following that formula is like a second. So I like the freedom that Breath of the Wild includes, but I do like Zelda dungeons. I think that's the gist of it, is I like the stories better in the older Zelda games, and I like the dungeons better. Because Breath of the Wild was a really interesting open world with a lot of interesting interplay with its mechanics. But as far as like personal preference goes, with the way that Breath of the Wild plays and the way that something like Majora's Mask plays, I would play Majora's Mask in a heartbeat over Breath of the Wild. Played 4 Swords. Okay, yeah. Yeah, if you ever want to get back into Zelda, either play Wind Waker or play Ocarina and then Majora's Mask. I think those are probably the best ways you can go. Twilight Princess is good, but I think it should be played after the Ocarina and Majora's. And Skyward Sword I have a love-hate relationship with. It can be a good game to some people, but I would not play it first. Yeah, if you want to play Wind Waker the most, just play that next. Like, make that your next game. Hopefully there's a Switch port, because then you can just play it on Switch. Because the Wii U version's really good. Watch the whole Wind Waker run on Game Grumps. Yeah, Wind Waker is a fantastic game. It's my favorite game, and with my favorite Zelda game, it's one where it's like, I can see where parts of the game have been rushed, and I want the best for it. And I was hoping that they would do like a director's cut on the Wii U when they did that version, but they just kept it all the same, which is fine. But it would be cool to see there was a fire and an ice dungeon that were cut out. It would have been cool to see those back in the game. And then one island that was planned turned into a wreck in the main story, like a destroyed island. That was kind of sad. And a lot of people complain about the Triforce chart hunting. They make it better in the Wii U version, but I like it, like 100%. I think the Triforce chart is really fun because it comes at a time where it's the last thing you do before you beat the game. So you're in this space where you have access to all of your tools and all of your items in Wind Waker that you'll get. And it's just you, the open sea, and hunting for Triforce shard pieces, and then you beat the game. So I like that like this moment between where you're at now and where you're beating the game, and it gives you that opportunity to like do everything and then beat the game. So I admire the Triforce chart hunting. We can touch over the gaming news and then I'll play some Temtem. I don't think there's like a ton I want to talk about. I don't know where I stopped. There actually might be a lot. Yeah, right here. New Pokemon trailer. Splatoon is out now, so we don't have to talk about Splatoon. New Necrodancer game, which I'm excited about. They showed a little bit of gameplay in this, and it plays differently. So I'm excited to see where that goes. Cyberpunk DLC. More I think this one is worth talking about, because this talks about how the game is actually divided. It's choose your own out of 3 options. One of them is the Gym Leader Challenge. One of them is dealing with the rival gang. And then I think one of them is hunting legendaries. I love a Hat in Time soundtrack. So it's cool that they're giving you this open world for Pokemon and letting you choose what you want to do first, basically. I'll be playing this game on launch. I'm excited about it. I'll leave it at that. It's already sold me, you know. Pokemon Arceus was a really cool foundation, but I wanted to play a game like Arceus that was still had a main story and still was in the format of exploring routes and stuff in like a traditional Pokemon game. Like Arceus looked cool, but it looked like it didn't have the livable environments that the main games have, or the like iconic areas, you know. Suikoden 1 and 2 I'm excited about. They're remaking those. I've wanted to play those games for a long time. I didn't realize it was Konami that had the rights to Suikoden. I believe they're tactics games, but they're remastering 1 and 2. And Bigby told me that there's a spiritual successor that is also in the works. We can talk about this for a little while. Donkey is doing it, creating an indie publishing company, which is really cool. For some reason, this got some like mixed replies to it. I think it's nothing but a good thing. Donkey has been like, his resume is his 11 years of putting out content on YouTube. So with publishing, I think he made it really clear that he has always been in the gaming space, has been making both entertaining and like informative almost reviews depending on what video he makes. So I think it's like nothing but a good thing that he's putting his efforts into publishing indie games. I personally think he's got really good taste in games. I think he's got the again, the thing here is trust, and that trust is based off of what we've seen him do on YouTube. Let me actually watch the video and maybe let's see here, because it's been a while.
Back in 2015, me and Leah went to our first ever PAX convention. Back then, the Seattle one was called PAX Prime, and we had so much fun wandering through this massive hedge maze of indie games. It felt like opening a door into a whole new world of games. 2 weeks later, I quit making League of Legends videos and shifted my focus.
That timeline is hilarious.
Games that inspired me to make better videos. Today, I got a big announcement for you. Me and Leah have been hard at work for a while now, getting all this set up, and now we're finally ready to tell you about it. Introducing my new indie game publishing company, Big Mode. I've been on YouTube for 11 years now, and one of the core themes of my channel has always been to slam dunk soulless cash grabs into the garbage can and lift up.
Yeah, a little bit. I've been skimming over some stuff, so if you have anything you want me to talk about today, let me know.
I have always sought out the very best indie games out there and have tried to do them justice, putting millions of eyes on the games that actually deserve attention. Enter the Gungeon, Hollow Knight, Celeste, Cuphead, Undertale, Lisa, Neon White, Rocket League. My best of the year videos are constantly loaded up with indie game recommendations like Hades, Speedrunners, Monolith, Fury, Into the Breach, Super Hot, Inscription, Downwell, Ori. For gamers that actually play and care about video games, my channel is where they come to find out what's actually worth playing. And I want all the real deal gamers out there watching this video to know that I would never risk my legitimacy by trying.
I think the main problem that a buddy of mine had is it's hard to translate what Donkey is saying as like what's 100% serious and what is what's a joke. And he comes off with such bravado when he's like, I want to make good games. Like, people come here to know what games are worth playing. I think that's part of the reason. But when I watch his videos, again, I think it's hard to translate what he means. And I'm so hardcore in the gaming scene that I feel like I can kind of decipher what criticisms are and aren't, but I don't expect everybody to.
Inscription, Downwell, Ori. For gamers that that actually play and care about video games, my channel is where they come to find out what's actually worth playing. And I want all the real deal gamers out there watching this video to know that I would never risk my legitimacy by trying to push some junk ass video games I don't believe in. My channel will still be at its
I think it still comes off as authentic though.
but I've never been afraid to do serious videos when a serious game finally grabs my attention. Big Mode will be a harmonious continuation of my channel. Me and Leah aren't just the face of this company, we are the company. This is our vision, and our #1 priority is to publish some of the very best games out there. In today's indie landscape, buying a game can be like buying a loot crate in Counter-Strike. You don't know what you're gonna get, but you're probably gonna be sad. A lot of games out there understand how to emulate the look of your favorite games, but don't deliver where it actually counts. Many of the true games out there are being drowned out in a sea of mediocrity. You need someone who can help you be seen. I want Big Mode.
It just comes off like he doesn't know what he's talking about since he doesn't have a game dev or game production experience. But that's the thing is, publishing is just providing the resources to make a game and overseeing it. He said in this video, which I haven't gotten to yet, that he doesn't want to take any creative control away from people, but he wants to be involved. And I think that is a, I don't think there's like any reading between the lines about that. Like, I think that he means what he says. The only thing I can do is
approval, which is something that I do not apply lightly. I am not looking for creative control over your games.
Yeah, right
but
here.
I do want to be involved. I'm sick of sitting on the sidelines waiting for great games to appear. Now,
I think it's a good way for him to grow as a person. Like, he's been making videos for 11 years to like
70%
great success.
My body is much bigger, and it's made of 300% video games. These days, I feel like I play nearly every game that comes out. Shooters, platformers, RPGs, puzzle games, fighting games, beat-em-ups, shoot-em-ups, walking simulators, driving simulators, stealth games, MOBAs, card games, RTS, rhythm games. I play so many games that my first name is video game, okay? I understand what kind of ideas always work, what ideas never work, what kind of ideas are fresh or need to come back and
I don't think he did anything wrong. I just can understand people's his tone with this video.
The guy you want in your corner. For 11 years, I've been guiding gamers through this minefield of weak-ass games.
After rewatching it, I kind of get it.
To the people who actually care about them. I'm hyping myself up a lot in this video.
Yeah.
Big Mode will be all about building up the games and the developers.
But just because he's hyping himself up doesn't mean like he shouldn't. Like, he's got such a big history, a big library of games that he's played.
The bottom line is help good games succeed and help them continue to succeed into the future. For the people
and like
who care about
it's either the consumer either wins by getting more good games, or they don't win and like they just don't play the game, you know? Like, it's only a good thing that he's publishing indie games.
Industry, I'm doing the call to arms right now. Come to bigmode.com and reach out. For developers, go to publishing and apply. Let us know about your game.
What's up, Sabotage?
The pitch stage or near completion, we're interested. For programmers, level designers, artists, modelers, composers, and everyone else, go to networking and show us your work. But just know this. At Big Mode, we only want to work with the most passionate and most creative people out there. I'm sick of all these weak games. I'm sick of all the spam. I only want to work with those who are going ham. We're not aiming for bronze medals. We're going for the gold. So if you're going to work, then hit me up at Big Mode. Bye-bye.
I love it. I'm really happy that Donkey is getting into game publishing. There's, as people have said, there's no prior experience that he's had in game publishing, but he's been in the environment for such a long time, like the video game environment, that I think he can provide value with his gaming experience. And that's at the bare minimum, that's all you need to do as a publisher. So it's only a good thing. We only get more good games. So I wish him and Leah luck. And then lastly, rollback coming to Guilty Gear. That's it. That's all I got for announcements. I was gonna do a little bit of team building, but I did a little bit of it last night. and because I don't have money in Temtem, it's really slow and really boring. So I can't wait until I really get into this game to the point where I don't have to worry about money anymore, because then I can just buy teams with all the resources that I have, and eventually they're gonna add in like a Pokemon Showdown type thing into the game itself, so then I won't have to team build at all. Get good. Ooh. I mean, either he succeeds or he fucks up, and it's not like he's $1 million company. It's up to him to show what he can do, and the whole video is just advertising. Yeah, for sure. The only, like, net negative thing I can think about that would happen is that he would foster a bad relationship with the person that he's publishing a game with, and it just falls through the floor. So, like, that is the worst thing is that could happen. And it's not like I think that's going to happen. I feel like there's going to be communication between the two. I wonder how you think your internet industry won't run better than your last house. I'm surprised it worked so well at my last house. I mean, it worked better than, it worked better than the previous house before that one. Also, when I was doing some video recording, the playback was choppy when I booted up Temtem specifically, so I lowered the video quality, but I need you guys to let me know if the game stutters at all. I think it's exciting because I think Donkey has really good taste in games, and I don't see a bad outcome for that company. It's a little more is that the game fails because they choose his company over another. We're gonna do the ever-shifting tower tokens. Yeah, I think he knows what he's doing, though. Again, knowing his history for the past 11 years on YouTube, the kind of stuff he's interested in, even if Donkey is really biased or really selective in what games he wants to publish, then again, it's either you win or you not win. Like, nobody's losing. The games that Donkey doesn't choose to publish can go somewhere else and get published. So it's a mutual. It's weird because publishing is just an investment. Like, the publishing part is not necessarily about the game itself. It's just about the process of making it and giving somebody the resources to make it, aka like money, time, or I guess like technology. So for those of you who don't know, Temtem 1.0 came out not too long ago, and it came with it Tamer's Paradise, which lets you do a lot of, it's not even weekly stuff, like you can do this as much as you want. There's an Elite Four equivalent. There is a Safari. I haven't done any of these because I haven't been prepared to do it, which is why I want to make a competitive team to try to, I want to try to do the dojo rematches. A lot of the endgame stuff in this game is at a competitive level. Even rematching the dojo leaders is going through the pick band phase, having a competitive team together with perfect stats, and going from there. So it takes a while. But what I'm interested in the most is just doing the competitive ladder. So I've been watching, I want to shout out a YouTuber and a Twitch streamer. Let's start with YouTube because I've been watching his YouTube videos in order to YouTuber, Twitch streamer by the name of Mr. Rishi has been putting out videos kind of like doing recaps of the ladder matches and just doing introductions to competitive. So I've been playing competitive Pokemon since Black and White 2, and it's not the best because of all the RNG that's involved. So this game basically advertised itself as a niche to me specifically, because it's competitive Pokemon, but without all of the RNG. It's completely rebalanced for that. So now that it's out in 1.0, I want to chill for it a little bit, but I want to long-term learn how to play competitive. So I basically copied one of Mr. Rishi's teams so that I can just recreate it in game and get some practice in. It's going to take a little bit of time and money to make it. I'm hoping to do it this week and then do some ranked matches. But in the meantime, we'll do some of the fun content, which is the Ever-Shifting Tower, which I've come so close to beating once. This is a randomly generated dungeon that you start from nothing, and you gotta climb your way to the top. So I thought it'd be fun to do this, and since it's not Pokemon Coliseum, which I will eventually get back to, which one do I want? I'm kind of sad that these aren't random every time. They let you pick from one of these three every time. Oops. So that is my first Tem. I'm gonna evolve. And then they give you cards to catch the first wild one that... Maybe it doesn't have to be the first, but... Alright, so what do I want? I just had one monolith, right? Growth enhancer increases the Temtem's level by 10. Let's see what I catch first, and then I'll use that. But I want to check its moves. I think Aqua Bullet Hell is a good attack. Toxic Fang. Tsunami. What am I gonna do turn 1? I'm either gonna... This one doesn't poison. I had a really good strategy my first time with poison. Because I found the poison scorpion dude, which I gotta start remembering names anyway. You beat the Hat in Time DLC? That is crazy. I would love to do that at some point. It's so fun. Let's start... I don't want Sand Splatter though. Are there any good... I want to see if there's anything good to set up. The whole team gets a speed down. So let's do that. We got Tsunami, Aqua Bullet Hell, Toxic Fang. I think that's a fair start. Yeah, that DLC... I got stuck on the time trial one through the train, and that was like, you had to be frame perfect to get through it. So I never underestimate the other challenges. Hopefully I can do them all at some point. Now I really wish I had Monolith, because then I could have evolved him. Let's catch. I guess I have the 10 plus levels, but I don't think that's enough to evolve. What's this do? HP is low, 33% more damage. You got good SPs. Did you ever do the normal? Yes, I did. Both of them are really good. The only... Hat in Time is like probably one of my favorite 3D platformers ever made. It just sucks. Sometimes you can see when the smaller development team... Yeah, the 10-second train. That one was where I gave up. I did a whole stream on just that level and I couldn't beat it. But there are times where you notice that A Hat in Time was made by a smaller team. And for me, that's when the boss battles, or lack of boss battles, happen. I think the Cruise and Yakuza Metro are both insanely well-made environments. But the thing is, it takes them such a long time to make a boss battle that they instead focus their time into just making better levels and environments and stuff. And I think they should have done that. Like, I don't think they made any wrong decisions, or wrong decisions with air quotes. But it would have been cool to see, like, more bosses in those games. What's Novice Punch? Becomes more powerful. Okay. Meditation. Toughen. +4 to defense? Okay. Melee strike gives them defense down. Footwork for speed. What's up, Pakala? I'm having a good day. I'm doing another... I'm calling it a test stream because I'm not quite ready to go back into his schedule. Just vibing. Cruise level is quite short. I don't even think it was short. And it was just so charming. That game is just so charming. You have okay moves. Target falls asleep for 2 turns, but the user gets overextend. Ooh. Let's try that. Yeah, I'll do that. I was telling them earlier that I put some time into the Gundam game. It's a lot of fun. Which way are you facing? Can I? Okay, I can. Let's just catch another Tem. I think the Tem vials are on the map because I gotta come back to it. See, I'm excited that this came up, but I already have a water type. I guess I still want it. 10-second train level wasn't bad until I had to do it. No hit with no hat abilities. It gets worse than that. Ay. I would love to revisit A Hat in Time and maybe do a video on it. It was just such a good game. Do I want to catch it? I guess I do. I've done this random generated dungeon twice where I just lost immediately, and I don't want to accidentally lose immediately again. That's priority. That's just a good move. We want Blizzard, we want Tsunami. Healing is a collective process in clockwise order. Chain Heal is interesting. I haven't really used Oshirna. I used Oshirna in like a before 1.0 team, and it's gotten nerfed and a lot of moves changed around. So I gotta figure out what those changes are, because people don't use it like they used to. It used to be just a fast, high damage special attacker, and now I feel like it's not. Gives itself special attack and unleashes a water attack on the whole team. See, that looks good on paper, but it's 35 stamina and it's 3 turns. Heals allied Tems by 20%, but enemies 10. So what would I use? Would I use this or would I use Chain Heal? Chain Heal is 3 turns, but 23. This is 2 turns. Let's try it. And if I used it in combination with Wind, heals 15% of every Tem on the battlefield. Okay, I'm not going to do that. Temtem's hard. I remember being overwhelmed early in Pokemon, so that's why I want to do these different things, just so I can learn the game by playing it. I'm gonna go as far as I can without a trainer battle. There's a second Tem Vial. There's the one I have to beat to move to the next area. What is that? Oh, that's the store. Can I beat you right now? try it. Yeah, I really like the Tem designs in this game. Ooh, these are both weak to water. I think so. Fire, I don't think hurts either of them. What does Jinx Whisper do? I don't know if he hits. Ooh, that's not good. Okay, it's actually good I put him to sleep then. But he doesn't, he's not affected. What is Sentinel? I gotta look up that ability. Sentinel. What is the reason I have to beat the main story again? You don't have to. What do you want to do in Temtem is the question. Blood was speed. I have enough for 67 and 70. So let's do that because that's going to KO him for sure. You're overextended. So I'm just going to swap into another water type because you're asleep and you're going to be dead. It's a speed tie, so I hope I win the speed tie. Ooh. Might be my specific taste, but I generally prefer actual levels to bosses for platformers. Even though I have like 100 or so deaths and deaths like a trains, I don't mind it. Yeah, I have very little complaints with A Hat in Time. What are you weak to? Do I want to overexert? Maybe. Is this gonna KO? This is gonna do... It looks like there's a little thing left. I'm gonna overexert in order to kill. I feel like I just don't know how much damage I'm gonna do. You were gonna help me get caught up, so just grinding levels for my Tems. So, like, do you just want to play the game and have fun, or do you want to get to, like, end game weekly? There's layers which you don't need to grind for. You just need to unlock them. So we could do that as, like, a co-op thing together once you... Like, that's one of the reasons you'd have to get through the main game. If you want to learn competitive, I don't know where they're going to implement the showdown stuff yet. So... That's something I gotta think about. But I mean, I was just gonna help you play through the game for funsies. Because I know you're earlier in the game than I am. So you're overexerted. I'm gonna keep you in the field, I think. And you're almost out. You still got 3. I should have waited. I also didn't realize that he's electric, which is also bad. Oh, I'm gonna lose this. Not every game I play has an AK-47 in it. It's a mistake, but it's the life I live. What do I do? Oh, he's also mental, and mine's melee. This is so bad. I'm gonna lose. Yeah, everybody should play A Hat in Time. This is so embarrassing. I'm so bad at this randomizer. I don't have any items yet. Okay, so note to self, don't challenge the leader. Yeah, as far as like The thing I like about this game casually... Yeah, alright, let's try it again. That was embarrassing. Like, you can play through the main story. There is guilds challenges. There's re-challenging the dojo leaders. There is layers, which I haven't done myself yet because I need friends to do it. Or just, like, find some people online. There's competitive. There's house decorating. MMO trading. Weeklies. Not all of it sounds fun, but like there's enough to do in this game if you want to play it long term. I think I'm gonna pick Ryber this time. It takes 3 turns to use Roar, and it just lowers 1 stage. That seems kind of bad. Oh, I guess I gotta evolve you, don't I? Oh, and you have the bad ability, because I'm not gonna get 2 of them. Why is camaraderie an ability in this game? That's so... Well, maybe you don't get it when you evolve. Let's see. I forget if you evolve again. Oh yeah, you do. Okay, that's good. Do you evolve again? Yes. My complaints with the hat and time are very specific control things. I think the wall climb is satisfying. Problems with auto-targeting attacks. The auto-targeting the homing attack is a little weird with the spiders. I remember that in the mountain levels. In general, the game isn't too hard and flows very well. I agree. So any jank you encounter, you move past almost instantly. Agree. The only real complaint is that rebinding one controller was completely fucked hard. Had to rebind in the actual files. Interesting. That does seem like an oversight. So what do you mean they don't let you rebind controls in-game, or it just didn't work the way you wanted it to? This does a lot of damage. Wait, why does this do so much damage? 27 and it costs 105. Why would I not? Why would I not do it? I don't need Rush. Stampede over Rampage, probably. 100. It's the 65. I don't have a turn 2. I mean, I kind of do. King's Roar. See, that looks a little better. Air Flame. I gotta learn moves and stuff. Alright, I'll challenge other trainers before the boss trainer. So embarrassing. It's really hard to learn this game mode. Even though I did really well one time and one time only. What's in here for me? Yeah, I actually did co-op with Chuck on A Hat in Time. We never finished the game. Not my fault, by the way. But it's even cool that it's a completely co-op experience. I just love that game to death. Ooh, electric techniques targeting the ally will get redirected to this Tem and their damage is reduced. This is good. I was gonna build a team with that ability in it. Full enemy team. I think this is a good move with Piercing Wheel. A fast attack that terrifies enemies. Defense -2. Lifts your spirit. Okay. Burrow. Yeah. This has priority 3. I wonder if he's fast enough with priority 3. It's gonna take me a while to learn stuff like stamina and stuff like speed tiers in this game. Because, like, his base speed right now, I guess it doesn't show you the total. 65 is his base speed, which is pretty good. So charge might actually go first. I want something weak to electricity now that I have Zizare. I think Volfi's pretty good. I don't think there's any that are just, like, terrible. But when I learned competitive Pokemon, when I started out, I would just use, like, top tiers, so I just learned how things work. And I'm gonna do the same here. Like, I'm just gonna copy builds until I learn, like, fun team... Because team building's my favorite part. Prevents multi-target offensive techniques. That's interesting. Chain Heal. Quicksand Brace. Only effective if the Temtem is already alerted. Look out. Sludge Gift. That's 131 damage. I have Plague and Sharp Leaf right now. This is priority 3. Regenerate and Evade for 1 turn. I feel like Burrow's probably better for that. I like this, I can figure out Chain Heal. Plague is good. That's fine. And then I can get this item without having to do a battle. Increases level by 1. And let's leave out the way we came. No, I didn't see him there. Let's see. So you're not going to do anything. You're maybe a threat. I like Two Wire's ability. It's got an ability that neutralizes all weaknesses. This one's not running it, of course. Let's just do Ember. Oh, I didn't give you any turn 1 attacks. Whoops. Ooh, that did a lot. That's gonna do little. Oh, it didn't get burned, of course. Alright, this is good. So we can just Ember again to KO. What's the strongest attack here? Piercing Wheel. It's gonna hurt. Both of you? I wonder how fast Tornado is as an attack. Ooh, let's go. That's a good ability. That did nothing. But now I have... No, I don't have anything fast. But I do on Zizare. Do I have something that doesn't take away some of my health? Try to charge right here. I'm hoping charge goes first. No, because these are both priority 3 and it didn't go first. Now it works. Alright, I got some things to learn. Alright, you need a turn 1 move. Darkness. Double Edge, maybe? That's probably good. I don't want to get rid of charge. I want to get rid of burrow. Can I get some sort of item? There's a vial in there. Oh, there's another trainer I almost missed. So I'm fine with challenging one of these trainers, getting this full heal and getting that. I think I can. Okay, so this means slower Pokemon go first if he's running that ability. Which, I think it pops up, so maybe you're not. That's new. Come on. At least I'll still get the Ember. Okay, that's good. So I think that might... 85 double. I think this one-hit KOs. Who's faster on my team? Because I'll double target if Volphy goes first. Your speed is 118 plus 35, I guess. Speed, course. Guess it doesn't matter. Double in. Okay, but you do go first? Alright, that's gonna do peanuts. That's scary. Yeah, I love the cruise level. It's got the cute little seals in it. Is this enough? I'm gonna burrow. No, it's low priority. No, I'm still gonna do it. This is 65. And then I'll burrow. You have high pressure water? Please. Okay, that KO'd. And then I get prideful boost. So he's like -3 or 4 defense, and I have +2 attack now, so that's good. Now I actually need to... I guess I'll just wait on both. Oh, so the double attack still goes through, it just doesn't hit Volphy. I think we all got a rest. No? Whoa! That's not what I was hoping for. You're overexerted, this is good. This is gonna be too close. Alright, what's my strongest move? This is gonna hit neutral. Everything else will hit half. Okay, I was gonna say it's gotta do a lot. What? I hate this. I'm gonna lose again. What is his ability? Because he's healing. Mag Mutt. I think he gets health every time he's hit, is what it looks like is happening. Restores 8% of holders' maximum HP when they're hit with a physical technique. So then I'll hit him with Ember. And then... Piercing Wheel. Okay, they're both 3 priority. That was so close. Yeah, that was tough. I remember having a hard time with that myself. Alright, we got a Tem card. We're back in business. Alright, and I got a healing. So we're not done yet. I do remember having a hard time with that mission. You're level 63. I'm gonna use Ember and hope it doesn't kill and then try to catch. Perfect. What does photosynthesis do? Alright. Tem card. Rest. Damage done with nature is increased 15%. Alright, what do we got? I've never seen... I know turbo choreography is a good move. And I don't have another wind Temtem, but that's okay. That's +2 for the whole team. That's so good. Increases special attack, heals 6% health. Restores 40% of the target's stamina. I think this is a good move. A lot of... Giving the whole team +3 defense. Are you kidding me? Nature Tems that are unique. Nourish themselves and recover 50 stamina. Probably want Blizzard. So what do I have? I have Blizzard. So I got 2 offensive moves and then 2 boosting moves. And this increases the damage of both of them. So that'll be good. Okay, there's the... I'm not challenging that person. I'm not. I shouldn't have done this. I thought I had another Tem card. Alright, that's fine. We can run from this. I must not have shuffled this playlist, because I'm just getting Temtem music. Is it shuffled? It is shuffled. Tem card, please. No, healing. I've never used this thing. I don't know what it does either. I haven't seen it in competitive yet either. No, are you kidding me? That's gonna hurt. Can I please run? Can I please run? Thank you. I think I should explore this room. I'm assuming there's 2 more people here. Let's prioritize the one with the vial. Right. It's basically the Disney resort grass. Ooh, this is a good lineup. That may KO. I'll double in just in case. And then the other one's electric, which means it'll... You know, it's not a threat. Okay, do the rest. This is good. That's great. And then I'm hoping this finishes him off. Nope. Just Ember. Rockfall hits both? Alright, so let's rest Rockfall. Ooh! That hurts. Alright, apparently I don't know what I'm getting myself into. I forgot Gialis was fast. You know what? You're right. I think you're talking about Dompe, the Gravekeeper. I'm gonna Ember. God, I wish I had turbo choreography up. Rampage. No, let's Ember, because I want stamina for next turn. What's your speed? Base speed 111. I don't think I'll go first, but... because you're gonna rest, and then I'm hoping to hit you first. We'll rest. That takes so much. Oops, I didn't want to do that. Also, he's overexerting. What a waste of a turn. Rampage. Turbo. He's so fast. Dude, that sucks. I'm throwing. What's up, Scarecrow? How have you been? So, Volfi is not as fast. I've learned that. Not gonna be enough. The thing is... okay, no, we'll work with this. And then... whatever is the least amount of stamina. Might as well do it. Why are you blue? What do you mean? Oh, probably I'm using like a third-party chat, which Charlie's asking the same question. I use Restream in order to stream to both YouTube and Twitch at the same time, and so I'm using that third-party Restream chat in order to get both of you guys on the stream. So you'll show up in Twitch, Scarecrow, as green, but you'll show up on my thing probably as a random color. Ooh, lucky me. I'm still gonna go first. Let's see. Too bad I don't have anything that hits both. Hey, I'm not a Twitch affiliate, and they also changed that so you can stream to multiple places. So, I'm a model citizen, thank you very much. He's got 3 left. How can I win this? You know what, I still got healing items too. I just gotta make sure to use them. Alright, consider me shamed. That did nothing. That does so much damage. What type tech? I don't know if that's good or bad. I'm out of water. Alright, so 1 overexerted. I'm gonna use that as my time to attack. First, I still don't have any stamina. Maybe I'll just bomb again. I just don't want to lose. Not only would it be embarrassing, but like that's all the content I have today. If I lose this random dungeon, I can't do it again because it's expensive and I don't have money, in-game money. Why? Let's wait. That's true. Alright, you're on a meme grind today. What happened? What happened? Alright, I think that they both just overexerted. So... Man, I'm down bad. Yeah, we're just having normal conversation. The back and forth where you say something mean and then I say, yes, you're right. That is true about me. That's something, something true. Somebody will open the door for me and I won't say thank you. Because that's just how I am. Alright, let's wait. I think I'm winning. It's hard to tell. Okay, overexert. Can I chain heal? Is that worth? That doesn't seem worth it right now. This does more damage and costs less. Now I'm gonna chain heal because I can. Let me just read it. In a clockwise order. 3 Temtems recover 20 health. So I mean, it's good. There's only 3, so I'm gonna do it because, you know, 40% on my side plus 20 on theirs. And then I'll just wait. Before you start being mean, what do you call this? This is just a couple of dudes having fun. That's what you call that. Oh, he's got the thing that changes his weakness. A warm up, I like that. Alright, I win. I win and I get the heal afterward. Why is this place... This place is popping off. More popular than the club. I'm not ready to battle any more trainers. True, Pikmin 4. Yours truly has to play Pikmin 1, 2, and 3 first. Which I would love to do someday. But it's not a priority. But it also probably won't be out for a while. Because they're like, hey, we're not actually going to show gameplay, but look at my cool shirt that I made. Is that not super effective? Alright, let's get out of here. Why am I failing these attempts to run? And then I just take a bunch of damage and then I run away. I want to get the Wii versions. Let me look up the price right now. I think they're expensive though. It's obviously the version I'm still gonna play because I got it like that. Just kidding, because I'm a collector and I like wasting money. Can I use this? No, everybody's evolved already. I gotta find the store. Ooh, a temp card. Alright, so I'm gonna battle one of these people. Yeah, I think those Pikmin games are expensive. I don't even know if the second one came out here. I think it might have only come out where you are. In the UK. It's not expensive. It's like $65. It's like a price of a new game now. I know that the Wii versions are better. Let me see if Pikmin 2 came out in the West. It did. I'm just a liar. There was a couple of those games that didn't make it here. Alright, you got water melee typing. You're poison poison something. So I'm switching out into Wolfie. I'm switching out into Loali. No, I'm not. Man, I gotta get rid of this poison guy. Second one is more expensive. At a glance, I see 70, 70, 70. So they're both in like the 70s. I'm gonna expect a water type move. And then I'm gonna work on getting rid of Hazrat. Because Hazrat is scary. Yeah, a lot of those Wii, GameCube to Wii games are expensive. I keep forgetting, I gotta get rid of that move. There's no way it's good. I guess the idea is you want to kill with it, because it's got higher priority. Let's do this, and I don't have a balm, so Harmful Lick came out. If I leave, I'm gonna get poisoned, so I might as well stay in. That's what I want. That double weak. Let's see if I go first. Oh, he's gonna die. There's no way. We're living? Oh, but he's got evade. That sucks. That's really bad for me. I did, the exhaust helped me out. Maybe that way Rampage will be up now. Plague is +3. I'm gonna burrow and hope that this still does enough damage to kill. I'm level 75, it's got to. That way, I can't get hit with a water type move. 1/4. God, I didn't know it was that bad. Okay, so Sharp Leaf, and then I'll swap out again. Still the problem with the poison type. It's good that there's only 2 on the enemy team. I'm just gonna try to chain heal and Rampage to get rid of them both. This shouldn't kill. Raycan's gotta be tankier than this. And then Rampage will take care of 1. Speed boost is good. If I get anything out of it, I'm gonna swap out after I chain heal. So this doesn't hurt anybody. Actually, I guess I'll stay in so I can get the heal. That I don't think will kill. Good. Oh, and he dodged with the heal, I think. Oh, I thought it evaded a support attack. I thought that would be huge. Got Pikmin 1 for like 10 pounds. That's the pounds, right? Yeah, they made less of those Wii versions in the US here, so they're pricey. That's why I don't have any yet. They did it for Mario Tennis. They did it for... What's the cleaning robot? What was that? GameCube? Chibi Robo. But the Chibi Robo one never came out in America. Which is crazy because, like, that's... People love that game and it's so hard to get. Yeah, I haven't played that Mario Tennis. I'd love to one day. I'm gonna swap out because I get to keep my speed boost. Yeah, people love Chibi Robo, but I think now they know it's got some problems. So I'm curious about it. Curious about it myself. All right, this is good. Now I can just finish. Ooh, and that's plus. Chibi Robo Ziplash, right? That one I wouldn't even count. With not even with all due respect, that one doesn't count. What made you want to play that one? Alright, so I gotta battle this guy anyway. What's the map look like? So I'm gonna battle this guy, and then I gotta battle this guy. Let's have another look around. Do I have any more cards? Please tell me I think I do have more cards. Nope. Come on, give me cards. I gotta fill out this team. Ooh. It was in the shop when I bought my 3DS and I heard it was fun. Fair enough. Please one hit KO. I don't think it's going to. Oh, it is. I can't believe that's a one-hold move. Give me Tem cards. Here's a Tem card drought. At least there's a lot of areas to keep going in. Just need... I need items. Ooh. But I gotta wait to do it. Those things deactivate once you use them for the first time. So I'm gonna look around first, because it shows up on the map. It's like, hey... It's like the Hey Pikmin of the series. Yeah. Oh, there's two. It's like the Federation Force. Except it might even be better than that. Ooh, I didn't see you. That better be a Tem card at the end. Because I may have considered doing this fight anyway. I thought that'd be super. So I'm gonna... Who's a threat? You're just Earth, so nobody is weak to Psychic. Why isn't this super? Or at least neutral? I thought Crystal was weak. Unless it's a rock type, but not a crystal type. Pure rock. Yeah, that's the rock. That's the rock type variant. So that means rock is gonna hurt. So I'll try to just get some damage on it. Because that'll at least negate some damage. Okay, that's not good, but that's fine. This is tough. So that's neutral. Just gonna rock fall, because that also burns. Yeah, I've wanted to start collecting for the Wii, the DS, and the 3DS, mainly because of the eShops closing. And that, like, I don't have a whole lot of games for those consoles. We're living. I played 3D Land. I thought it was solid. It wasn't anything to write home about, but I could see people, you know, really gravitating toward it. Man. If I do Rampage, it'll kill me. I think Turok overexerted. I'm gonna overexert there. And it's weak, so like I don't think that's gonna kill. Solid but not a classic? Yeah. I like that. That's a good way to put it. I was hoping with burn that would kill, but it doesn't look like it. we go first, because we went first with Rockfall. So can I just rest and then use Rockfall? Or is this not going to work out? No, it's not. Oh, it's also got Evade. I forgot about Evade already. But it overexerted. Raycan's still going to be alive, and I get the plus to speed, so we're looking good. Wait, you're not going to get the plus to your stats? Prideful. When attacking... Oh, okay, so I gotta do the knocking out. I'm expecting a water type attack to come hit me. Cesare's got pretty good... I don't know if I want to buff Cesare or switch in Volfi. I'll try to buff him. And then hope that this KOs. So what's Turok gonna do? Man, we're not doing damage today. It's Turbo. I guess I'll double edge. No. I wanted to turbo. Maybe it's not worth it. Just do that. And then rest. How much is that going to do? Yeah, you're telling me that does nothing? I'm gonna do that and switch into Volfi. Because then I'll have Plague. What other 3DS games? There's a lot of SMT games that were released on the 3DS that I want to get to. I was gonna replay SMT4 next. Because that's like one of my favorite games ever made now. And that I wanted to do, this is the first I'm talking about it, but I wanted to do a video on it. And then have it be a masterpiece, just like the game the video is based on. Temp card? Temp card? Temp card! Okay, I need to find... I got 2 Tem cards. Oops, 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 oops. Are you sure you want to leave the shop now? I have 46. At the start of a turn, restores 10 stamina. I do want that. Once per battle, ally restores 25% HP, max stamina after 10 stays on turn. When attacked with an offensive technique, restores 6% of max AP. And sweatband. What does drill do? Tonic. Can I buy 2? No. Alright, money well spent. Alright, I gotta try and catch a Temtem. I'm gonna catch a Temtem, get these vials. Can I make it to the other red parts on the map? No, not this way. Alright, I'm gonna try to catch something in here. Nice. Does it resist this? No, it's neutral. Wait. Hey, even if my video is not a masterpiece, the thing that I didn't work on, the game, is a masterpiece. This was 110, this is 120, so we'll hit him again and burrow. Ooh. Oh, he's got rejuve. Oh, okay, it doesn't matter. I was gonna say he can heal. Okay, now we can catch. See, this is what happens. You keep calling me out and I'm just gonna agree with you. It is my opinion. It's a good opinion. And that's my opinion is that it's a good opinion. Ooh, Kirby Robobot. That's another 3DS game that I want to play. I want to play both of those. What's the other Kirby 3DS game? There's Planet Robobot Triple Deluxe. That's the other one. Last Blade, Crystallize. This is with a special technique. After attacking with a special technique. That's a special. That's not an attack, so that won't count. Crystal Bite. What? Special attack's 31, attack is 47? Sheesh! Actually, no, the base is higher. Base special attack's higher. Crystal Spikes. Psy Surge. Let's see. Horror. Obviously, they can only hurt in a sleep one. Don't care about that then. Inflict macro damage to the whole team. Ooh. But it also traps for 2 turns with an earth, which I do have. Refresh. I could do refresh instead of crystallize. That way I get refresh health and special attack health. Pickpocket. I like where we're at here. Hey, you came to the guy with the hard-hitting opinions. I don't have any more M cards. And I don't have any money for the store. I missed this. I never went this way. Are those free? Those are free! Let's go! I'm only on the first floor. Oh, Tem cards. Oh, Tem cards. Yeah, I'm in the pocket of big opinion. They've been lobbying me to give opinions for years. Alright, there's number 6. Ooh, you have Electric Custodian too. If only I had Tems that were weak to electricity. There's electromagnetism. Oh, I should have gotten... Too bad I can't go back to the store and get the taser. I'm supposed to be putting one of these on my team, so I'm gonna use the same moveset. So this is just a fast attack. Charged Iron Fling is one of them, but maybe he's not a high enough level. He's level 58. Where's Electro Punch? Electro Punch. We'll do Turbine for now. Backpack. Everybody's fully evolved. I thought I had another level boosting, but I don't. Dang, that's nice. I got that for free. Alright, now I'm gonna start going to the second floor. Going this way. Alright, so let's heal up. And then fight this guy. I wish I fought the guy on the stairs. I don't think I did. Good thing there's another healing thing here. So I had to fight this person, get this in between. Maybe after if I can help it. Let's start this so I can turbo and then hopefully get a kill. This is not bad. Gonna Ember. I'm still gonna Ember. Screw it. This Pigapex support. Too bad I go after. Nice. Do the same thing. I want to save stamina. Stay with me. I don't think I have anything with priority. Nope. Who's faster out of these two? There was a speed tie, so I just gotta hope to win the speed tie. That's 118. Speed 111. Can't really do anything. We'll rest. Hope to win the speed tie, and then I gotta rest. No, it doesn't matter. I should have just switched out. At least I can just kind of ignore Pigapec. But that's not good. Who's fast? Turbine and this, but they're not turn 1. Let's throw in Mix. Ooh. Does an additional damage and exhaust for 2 turns. Let's do turbo. Even if it kills me. Oh, it doesn't. Okay. I was gonna say even if it overexerts. That way I can go first and rejuvenate. So we're in good shape here. Okay, and you're not a glass half full. Let's do that. And then just rest. The exhaust for 2 turns is going to be really helpful. So we'll just... What does refresh do? Special attack and health. That's fine. I don't think... I mean, I guess they can kill me. I don't know if they're gonna... I guess it's not safe for me to keep them in regardless. Oh, I'm surprised. I thought they were gonna rest. That's why I waited. Because he's exhausted and that move does a lot of... See? It just took a lot after that. This seems like a good fit. Because I'm getting health back. I'm going first with turbo choreography. And I'm doing good with exhaust too. Let's see. Here's what we'll do. Energy that. Rockfall that. Sandstorm, damage to the whole team. I think I like what I have. It's not the best moveset, but it's getting me through it. Alright, so let's energy manip. For some reason, you're still kicking, so I guess I'll just wait. I gotta... Ooh, jeez. I gotta see how much percent rejuvenate does. I didn't expect to lose Azari like that. That's for sure. Do Ragnit. I think it's neutral. Like, I think nature resists electric. Rejuvenate is 8. So refresh does 6%, attacking does 8. Yeah, this is neutral. I have no idea what Pigapec is, typing-wise. I always forget. I just think it's nature, but I guess it's wind. So let's do that. You're gonna go first, so I can do that and then hypnotize. Man, I guess Ragnit's slow, I don't know. I should be looking this stuff up in between. Alright, so you're gonna be asleep for 2 turns. I'm gonna use those turns to rest. I guess 1 turn? Energy. That's neutral, that's neutral. So what do I want? That's gonna kill me. Let's do Electric Punch. Maybe with Exhaust it'll KO itself. Okay, I guess that makes sense. I can now go to the next floor, but I'm struggling out here. Oh no, this might be bad. NJ Mundo, thank you so much for following. So I need to get to this, and then I need to go upstairs. I don't even remember if there's a trainer that... No! That was an accident! The auto-pathing! I just got up the stretch. Okay, they only have 2, and I have items. This is fine. This is not fine. We'll do Balm. Plague. Yeah, I've been playing Temtem for a while now. Not consistently. But now that 1.0 is out, I'm trying to actually learn the game. And I feel like a good way to do that is to do this random dungeon that they added. Because not only is it fun, but it's a good way to just use random Temtem and learn what they do. Yeah, we'll do Plague. Are you interested in competitive too? I feel like this game advertised directly to me because of that. Like, I've been playing competitive Pokemon in the past, but playing a game that's like from the ground up intended to be played competitively and like all the mechanics reflect that, it just spoke to me. So I'm super excited to learn this game long term. So you don't have, let's see, you burrow? Yeah, it's definitely overwhelming. I think for me, the biggest changes from Pokemon are the stamina and I just picked up the hold system, because it's like, realistically, you're going to get 2 to 3 turns on the field. So when you're choosing a Temtem's moveset, you want to have like a 1, not necessarily a 1, 2, 3, but like you got to have the stamina for 1, 2, 3, and then have like available options with it. The types too, for sure. That's why I tried to complete the Tem decks. I'm only missing the 2 mythical Tems. And I made sure to catch them all so that it would, all I'd have to do is like hover over them to know if it's super or not. So I'm cheating. I'm taking the easy route. Is it worth turboing? Probably not. I think I just won damage. Alright, you just can't do anything. So you overexerted. You're not. That just means I want to hit Chimerian. I think this is fast, isn't it? No, it's just normal priority. The best move I have for this option uses so much stamina. Use Blizzard. That's like perfect amount to knock him out. You're overexerted, so what I'm gonna do is just recover and then Plague next turn. Yeah, the stakes are low just doing this ever-shifting dungeon. I think it's really fun. I'm glad that they were thinking about what kind of activities you can do once you beat the game that are both challenging and unique. I haven't even been able to do the other ones because I need better Tems, which kind of is a shame. Like, I can't even rematch the dojo leaders until I get Tems with better stats, with better SVs. So you're all we got. So I'm gonna wait and I'm gonna Plague. Beating this trainer I don't even think gets me anywhere new. It's such a waste of a battle. Yeah, that's the other thing. I wasted all my money. One of the other reasons I'm doing this is to make some money. I think you get Pansons by doing this. But I'm currently building my first real team. And so like I could take it the tedious route. Which I don't stream. I just moved houses not long ago. And so this is not only a test stream, but one-off. So like I usually play through games, like any kind of game variety beginning to end. I need to go here. Hopefully there's nobody there. I'm typically a variety streamer. So like, you know, realistically, fair warning, you won't see Temtem on stream. But if you're in the game, I'll add you if you're going to be playing this game like I am. Can I get through here? Yeah. But before I moved, I was playing Pokemon Coliseum for the first time. And having a lot of fun with that. So eventually I'm going to revisit it and play through it to completion. How do I do this, man? I don't... Oh yeah. The trainers will disappear if you battled them, so... I can't even make it to the second floor. I'll add you after this battle. What's your tag? See, Balm, and then that'll be super. Wow, that did a lot. Yeah, it would be nice. I even have a, early on I paid for a guild, so like hopefully long term I can get some people, some viewers, and do some guild stuff. That would be fun. So I'm gonna Plague you. I'm gonna Energy Manip you. I'm trying to shill for this game because I really want it to do well. Like, I understand its shortcomings, but the thing that it advertises itself as, which is like competitive, is so up my alley. I don't normally buy microtransactions, and I got the ones for this game just to give them some extra money. Do I go first? I hope I go first. Okay, yeah. Oh, I do not have the patience for Lumas. I respect anybody who does, and the fact that they made it easier to do in this game compared to Pokemon is awesome. You just hit 1 million players. Nice! I want this game to succeed so badly. Another thing about Pokemon is, like... I like that each game's meta and, like, each game's gimmick is different. But you have to regrind everything every time. And Temtem is going to be a one-off. Like, they're not going to do a Temtem 2, as far as I understand it. So, it's nice to... I don't have any revives, do I? This is bad. Tonic. I don't know how I'm going to get to that. Let me see if I actually beat the trainer that's blocking the door. Yeah, that's my point, exactly. Sorry, I didn't finish that thought. The fact that they can add on to this game without, like, restarting everybody every time. Because I had fun with Pokemon, but it was annoying having to... I didn't beat the guy. It was annoying having to repeat beating each Pokemon game and then running around, finding all the TMs, finding all the gear, grinding for battle points. When Temtem, like, once you have it here, you're not going to have to get it again. Yeah, and if the game's popular, they'll be doing events too, which I'd be really interested to see what they are. Please let me run and not die. Please don't kill me. This will be so embarrassing. I don't think I can get to the other floor as is. Yeah, that's game. That's sad. I haven't been able to make it off the first floor on either attempt. I can show you what I've been... Let's see here. I'm gonna raid after the stream because I think the person's live right now. But there's a streamer by the name of Mr. Richie that I've been watching that's... Oh, they're not live. That sucks. They've been streaming competitive Temtem for a while now. And they put up a video. I'll still, like, put the channel up. What is it on YouTube? Is it not that? Right, when it went out to 1.0. Okay, so you already know who they are. They've been putting out videos on YouTube that have been really helpful for me.
Yeah, it should be good now.
Do you have a link to YouTube? It's a shame I can't find it just like that. Channel. Unless it's not Mr. Rishi on YouTube and it had to be something else. Let me see. I was watching some videos. It is Mr. Rishi. Why didn't it show up? Yeah, I've been watching some of these videos. Both the beginner competitive guide and the ranked battles have been really helpful. Stuffle, the only real shame is that you can't do a lot of really specific guides yet unless you want them to be outdated because they're going to be updating this game and rebalancing it. So it's kind of a shame, but I think it'll be healthy for the scene long term. But this is what I'm working on, and then I'm going to go in the ranked ladder. And of course, they're going to add in-game team building, so you don't have to worry about that stuff once that's out. But it's all things that I'm looking forward to. But I'm going to end the stream here for today. I would consider doing another run, but like, I'm out of coins, and I have no money. So I'm gonna do grinding the slow way on my own time. But thank you so much for watching, and NJ Mundo, thank you for the follow. I will see you next time. Thanks for watching to the end. Consider subscribing to the channel for more videos like this, and subscribe to the second channel for live stream uploads. I live stream on Twitch, and I also have a Discord. If you really like my content, please consider sending a tip on Ko-fi. All tips go back into my content by purchasing games for future videos or live streams. Links to all of these platforms can be found in the description below.